So what this report should do is provide further justification for a UN Security Council or UN Secretary General investigation into the murder. The Secretary General seems to think that he doesn't have the authority to do so, but I think that the report clearly shows that he does have that authority, and the UN should begin its own official investigation. I don't know that there's anything terribly new in it, but it re-emphasizes the fact that Saudi Arabia at the highest levels is responsible for the murder of Jamal Khashoggi, and that those who were responsible for that need to be held accountable, and both the US and the UN need to launch a credible criminal investigation into what happened. We're heartened to see that Agnès Callamard has asked for an independent FBI investigation. I think that we have seen efforts, initial efforts by Congress to leverage the Global Magnitsky Act to hold those responsible for the murder accountable. But the fact is that the Trump administration failed to respond as required under law. They now need to use other points of leverage, and absolutely the FBI should be involved. We have not seen a murder of a journalist in a third country in such a brazen way, just putting aside any sort of diplomatic norms and the lie after lie after lie that came as the revelations about what happened were coming out. So this has had an incredibly chilling effect, not only on journalists in Saudi Arabia, in the Middle East, but really any journalists who are reporting critically about governments, and frankly on the press freedom advocacy community. So if the murderer of Jamal Khashoggi is not held accountable, it will send a signal that not only is the murder of journalists allowable, that can happen with impunity and anywhere around the world. And the fact is that 9 out of 10 journalist killers go free, and this has to stop with this really brutal and unprecedented murder in a third country of a journalist.